Hello, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is my barbaric playthrough of the Exiled Lands map. Today we're going to work on collecting the pieces of the Scourgestone. We tried to do that last week, but we had some technical issues, so we're going to try again today. So we got Critical Condition in the house. How you doing, buddy? We got a few more people with us. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to lurk or say hi in chat. Everyone's pretty cool here that hangs out on Saturdays. Looks like we are up on YouTube. So you may be wondering why Ozzy is in his skivvies. Well, we are going to make some armor for him, some epic armor to replace what he was wearing. We got the Sumerian armor, but that doesn't have any bonuses to agility or anything. So we're going to make him the Stygian Soldier epic armor. He was wearing the non-epic Stygian Soldier armor before. And I'm also going to craft myself the light dragon armor. I like that set. It's got quite a lot of armor for a light set, but you know, I can still roll around, which is my favorite thing to do. But oh yeah, and so what we were able to do last Saturday was talk to Razma over in Sepramaru, and if you recall, if you've watched the opening movie when the game starts, Razma is the woman that Conan frees from the cross, and she gives him the axe, and they fight the sand beast. Well, she was actually she found the Witch Queen's mask when she was in the Exiled Lands, we learned, and she was possessed by the spirit of the Witch Queen, so that's actually who we were fighting when we got the Witch Queen's mask. And anyway, Razma just recalled she got all the Witch Queen's memories, how the Witch Queen her people had been enslaved, and their kingdom had sunk into the ocean, and they came to the land of the giant kings, and they were getting enslaved again, so the Witch Queen fought back with her sorcery, basically. So let's craft. First, we need to unlock the Stygian Soldier epic armor. And Ozzy said, or Critical says, Ozzy wanted to cool off. The desert is too hot. That's right. All right, so already unlocked it. Okay. And I was able to get enough star metal, because that set requires star metal, by breaking down all those weapons we got from the Mounds of the Dead. Okay. So I think that's it. Hardened steel bars, okay. Looks like I need to make some more hardened steel. So how you doing today, Critical? Alright, Stygian Soldier epic. Bracers. Helmet. Chest. Boots. And Tacit. Checking the stream real quick. Critical says he's good having yogurt instead of coffee. Okay. So let that finish crafting. So yeah, for our adventure today, I have stuff to put down 2 map rooms for fast travel. Have cooked fish for Ozzy. None of the fights will require exotic feast, really. Did make some salted exquisite meat. We learned that recipe last time in the Mounds of the Dead. And then food and water for myself. And then we made some Armor plating. I think people may have not known I was streaming today. No one's coming besides Critical. That's okay. Hopefully they'll catch up on the VOD. Yeah, I forgot to put the ad out until like 2 in the morning last night, so... But that's okay. Alright. Armor is crafted. Alright, and then we're going to craft the dragon armor for myself. The Voidforged dragon hide armor. Okay, and then let's go put the, we're going to put the Paranoid Relic Hunter skin on the Stygian Soldier Epic. Critical says, sucks for them. He'll get all the attention live. That's right, man. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I did not grab the armor. So heavy carrying that map room stuff. Hey, Allison Novak, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for saying hi. Good to see you. Thanks for having me over last weekend. Had a good time. Alright. So, chest. Legs. Okay. Helmet. Hands and boots. All right. There you go, Ozzy. So yeah, these pieces each give, with my tier 3 armor, 4.5 weapon agility weapon damage bonus. For each piece. Alright, looking the same, but he's now got 1568 armor, so that's about 600 more, something like that. So he is quite a bit tankier now. Alright. Grab my armor. So my armor is currently 329 in medium, non-epic. And this stuff gives carrying capacity, so I'm going to be even heavier now. There you go, looking a little more stylish, Stygian Blacksmith 3. Ozzy, carry some of this stuff for me. Here. There you go, much better. Alright, so here's my Void Forged Dragonhide armor. This gives me health 26 per piece. Alright, health 26 for the head, stamina 12 for the legs, strength weapon damage 7.5 for the chest, health 26 for the legs, and health 46 for the gloves. So health, stamina, and strength. And I'm going to put thick armor plating on it. Alright. There we go, and we are up to 460 armor, so we have about 80 more armor than we did with the other set, plus much better stats for us. Pretty cool looking. It's better on a female character, but I might transmog something on it. But, alright, we are ready to go. So, let's put the staff down, see what it had to say. And last time, what did we do? The Undead Dragon, we defeated him in the arena. Working on the slave bracelet contract. Oh, I dropped the alchemical base. Oh, man. Thanks, dude. Yep. That would have messed up my plans to put down map stones. Good eye, dude. Gold star. Alright, so let's put down the staff, see what it has to say.
Yeah, well, this one is rather embarrassing. Now, the Priest King asked me for a weapon to use against the humans who are invading their lands. The Witch Queen had just unleashed a powerful spell that tore up half the north and left a boiling crater in the land.
Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Zooted Cal.
So, I suggested this. A sorcery of the old world that calls forth a primal elemental and imprisons it. I thought he would use it to blast the Witch Queen with fire or something, but instead, he captures a storm elemental and imprisons it in the Scourgestone. And then he gave it to the Warmaker to use as he saw fit. Now, I know the Warmaker crushed it as part of his ritual. Now, you're wondering why the exiled lands went from green and lush to arid desert? Look no further. I don't know, did it follow the sandstorm? Something had to stop it moving further east after all.
Alright, so it's talking about the Giant Kings capturing an elemental in the Scourgestone, a wind elemental, and
yeah, well,
that is what's causing the sandstorm that sweeps across the exile lands. And if you know anything, the sandstorm starts up here in Sephiroth, comes across the unnamed city, comes down this way, and ends over here. So if we look down here, there is a some ruins known as the Sandswept Ruins. So that's where we need to go. But we are attuned to the obelisk at the sinkhole, so we're gonna fast travel over there, and then we will head to the Sandswept Ruins. Are you following me? All right. Let me make sure I got what I need for the. Except for the... Yeah, I got that. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's grab our horse. Hey guys, please hit the like button for me if you don't mind. See if we can get some more people in here. I would appreciate it. Okay, sinkhole. 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 That should be the sinkhole. It is. Alright. Find a flat spot, put this map room down. I think we might be able to put it here. Give me some corrupted stone, buddy. Come on. Alright. Let me put some of this... split. Just lightening my load. Okay, I can walk fast now. There we go. Alright. So now we can fast travel from here, which is pretty central. So, you know, if we're over here, we can come here instead of going all the way back to the base, etc. So that is good. Alright, let's head to the Sandswept Ruins. Hey, we got 8 people in here hanging out. Thanks for coming, everybody. Feel free to say hi in chat or just lurk. I appreciate all you guys. We are collecting the pieces of the Scourgestone, which is one of the pieces needed to craft the keystone, allowing us to remove the slave bracelet and exit the exiled lands. So we are heading to the windswept ruins currently. Or sandswept? I don't know. Something. Alright, we're still heading in the right direction. We are. Find a way to get down. Here we go. Whoa. Exactly what I was trying not to do there, guys. Alright. Get across the water. Hey, Yakarobe's here. What's up, Deborah? How you doing today? Thanks for coming. We are heading to the Sandswept Ruins. Start the search for the Scourgestone. Wish I had a spell to make my horse swim faster. Yakarobe says she just got off work, ate lunch, and now just chilling. Awesome. I love that feeling when you're done with your chores or work or whatever. And you can just chill and do what you like. Ow. jerk. Here we go. This is the way towards the Sandswept Ruins. Oh, Ozzy, fight these guys. So yeah, these are the sand beasts that Conan and Rasma fight at the in the opening movie. And you want to harvest these guys. You'll get a sand beast bile glands, and those you need for the venom infused weapons. You get those recipes from the Library of Esoteric Knowledge at the archives in the unnamed city with fragments of power. Hey, I changed the sound around for Ark mainly, but let me know how it sounds. Or the game sounds loud enough? Is my voice clear, especially during combat? Like right now. Those guys give a lot of bone. So Yakarov, what kind of, without going into too much detail, what kind of work do you do? Critical says game volume and your audio is pretty balanced. Thanks, man. Appreciate the feedback. Oh, those guys give demon blood. Oh, cool. Alright, so come up here. There is a lore stone.
This temple serves as the home of the Scourgestone, Haunted One. Here you will spend your days in service to the divine element. One will taste it. It is a great honor to you, kind. We allow sacrifices to our most holy sites. Faithful slave. Is a screaming death on a bloody altar.
Oops. I mean, we don't really need to, but I guess we can buff Ozzy. There you go, pork rinds and salted exquisite meat. Not gonna give him a potion. There you go, buddy. Here's your fish. Oh, she works at the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. She works with customers and conducts drive tests. Oh, cool. I hang out there about I think every 8 years we have to renew our driver's license. So I was there recently and I had to get driving glasses for the first time. Yeah, I failed my vision test. So come down here. This is a really cool area. The ambience is nice. Sand sweeping through. And here is our friend Petruso. Petruso the Sandstorm Maniac.
A mad fool went wandering in a sandstorm. Eventually a man happened along and said, "You mad fool, what are you doing in this sandstorm?" The mad fool replied, "Your turn to talk, fool."
Critical says driving glasses, LOL, becoming old, bro. Yep. Oh, old bow instead of hobo. Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Singing sands, stinging sands, singing, stinging, ringing sands, fighting sands, biting sands, fighting, biting, smiting sands, exiled lands, reptile lands, exiled reptile, defiled lands. 7 prophets went a-walking, bearing all their tricks. One was caught by Hanuman, and soon 'twas only 6. 6 prophets went a-climbing to get above the hive. One was stung by locusts' wings, and then 'twere only 5. 5 prophets went a-crawling beneath the city floor. One went mad with power, and soon there were just 4. 4 prophets went a-dancing beneath the corpse fruit tree. One climbed up and stayed there, leaving just the 3. 3 prophets went a-fighting through the pirates' crew. One became a mutineer, and soon there were just 2. 2 prophets went a-wandering beneath the burning sun. One got lost in a sandstorm and left the other one. One prophet went a-gathering the artifacts of yore. He put them all together and was never seen no more.
Yagrub says, I have to wear general seeing glasses. Oh, no fun. Yeah, my wife has very, very bad vision. Blind without her glasses or contacts. Critical says, my mom speaks like Protruso whenever I ask her anything. All riddles and weird, lol. Alright.
This is the best place to hear it, you know. Walking around the desert, listening to the sand whisper just isn't good enough. Strains the ears, not to mention the mind. Perhaps that's why so many of you are mad fools. Not right in the head from trying to listen to the silent sands. Here you can hear the sand shouting at you. When I stumbled into it the first time, all unaware, it simply whispered, welcome home. The sandstorm is a living thing, summoned from the ether by foul sorceries. Bound here, let us say, in dark rituals. It escaped the bonds of its masters eons ago, and knows nothing more than an ageless, nameless hunger. It seems to like me, though. You, not so much.
I'm tired of conversing through this madman exile. I desire release from this plane of existence. Such is not within your power to grant without the Scourgestone. The Scourgestone was shattered when I was unleashed upon the world. Each piece was lost to time. As I sweep across the exiled lands, I seek the pieces that would provide my liberation. And yet, though I touch all, I do not find what I seek. They are locked away in caves where the howling sands cannot reach. Search the passage used by the Lemurians to wage war upon the one who unleashed me. Search the tomb of Galamon. He once boasted to his friends as they quivered, caught in my wind, of the lucky stone that would be buried alongside him. Search the eastern coastline, for the pirates whisper to one another of a stone that grants their captain wishes. Combine these pieces, exile. Recreate the Scourgestone. Complete the alchemist's ritual. Only then can I return whence I came.
Alright, so at the end, the wind elemental spoke to us through Protruso.
Singing sands,
And that is
stinging
repeating itself.
singing
So let me get away from him and I'll tell you the next steps of our adventure.
Fighting, biting, spiting sands.
Alright. So he mentioned there's 3 pieces of the Scourgestone we need to recover. He mentioned the passage, the Tomb of Galaman, and the pirates up on the east coast. So Galaman's tomb is actually over here in the New River area. It is a cave. So we're going to actually head there first. And then the passage he mentions, that's up here. And then finally, the pirates he references is over here. There's a ship wrecked on these rocks over in Buccaneer Bay. This is Flotsam over here. So yeah, let's head to Galaman's tomb. Wrong way. Hey, our horse is a little too fat there. Oh, need drink and water. Drink and water, food and water. Hey, Kathy Ann Mannix is here. What's up, Kathy Ann? Thanks for coming. Did you not know I was streaming because I didn't put the ad out until last night at 2 a.m.? Alright. So, need to... Let's head along the coast here. But good to know those sand beasts are a good source of demon blood. I mean, they're giving me like 50 or 40 or something. We're almost there. Oh, Kathy Ann is on Ark getting ready to take part in the Campfire Clown stream. So yeah, after this stream, we're actually starting at 3 p.m. We'll probably go longer than that. The Campfire Clowns have their stream. Am I in the wrong place? Did I mark it wrong on the map? Yeah, I feel like it's over here in this grass area. Are you guys on Scorched Earth today, Kathy Ann, or Ragnarok? I played last night. I bred a pack of really good 145 wild initially dire wolves. So that was fun taking those guys out. Why am I having so much trouble finding this cave? Oh my gosh. What is my problem? Alright, Critical, where is this tomb? I double checked on the wiki. Whoops. Oh yeah, this is it. Man, the wiki was way off. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Yakrub says the direwolf is one of my favorite ARC mounts to ride. Yeah, I got a pack of 5, all imprinted. I might take them into the Cave of the Hunter. I'm trying to get a baryonyx for it, but I'm not having a lot of luck. I'm 5 hours in on a baryonyx hunt. Have not found anything above 100. Would like a 130 or better. So come in here, there's a bunch of gators or crocodiles. There is brimstone if you're needing it in Noob River area. Critical is giving me directions, but I appreciate it, buddy. I finally found it. More gators in here. Then there is a giant crocodile. It looks a lot like the world boss crocodiles, but it is just a one skull. It's quite easy. And then harvest this guy. We got the jagged Scourgestone piece. I don't know if there's anything to click on, like lore stuff up here. So let's see, what does this say? This is a piece of the legendary Scourgestone, but it is broken and must be reassembled by one who understands the power that it holds. Okay. Alright, so first piece acquired. Like, I knew it was here, but I was like, let me check the wiki, and then the wiki was way off. Alright. So up next, we're going to head to the passage, which is up here. So I guess we're going to come along the coast here. A lot of traveling in this one, but this is the most involved of all the pieces. Hey, Kathy Ann, have you played with Club Arc ever, or any of you guys who play Arc? Looks pretty interesting. I just installed it yesterday. I haven't played with it yet. It's like a mod made by Wildcard, and it's like a map, but there's mini games and stuff, and you can get I guess rewards that you can then transfer over to your main save. So and there's like a Halloween event coming up. So check that out. Might do that maybe not this next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that for the weekly members only Arc stream. Just running everybody over. Ozzy, you still with me, buddy? He is. Getting closer. Kathy says she hasn't, but she will check it out. Yeah, if you're playing single player, I think if you're on an official server, you can get to it. But on single player, you just go to like where you select the map, and then there'll be Club Arc under the non-story maps. I'm not sure if you can how you would do it with like the Campfire Clowns cluster, if that's where you're mainly playing. Alright, so now we just generally head north, I think. Reptilian monstrosities. Reptile rhinos, I think. What do you call those, Critical? Veggie rhinos? Mire of Eternal Dreams. Coming up on some spiders soon, Critical. There we go. Don't be scared, buddy. We're here with you. And there's sand reapers or locusts. And there's the entrance, but let's grab the obelisk over here. Actually, no, we're going to come back this way. Holy crap. We got quite... Alright, Ozzy, take these guys out. Don't worry, Ozzy's killing the spiders, Critical. Oh, there's a 3-skull sand reaper boss over here. I didn't know that. You should be alright. Easy, easy. Give me your skeleton key. There we go. Alright. Critical, it says yes, the veggie rhinos. He always forgets the real name.
I will cut your hide out.
Alright. Alright, so this is the passage, and actually if you see over there, there's an exit. That'll actually take you into the snow. You'll like exit over here. Ow, I'm not doing a very good job falling, Slave Dude. There he is. So yeah, just come through here. Can you mine these crystals? You can. I don't need crystal here. Alright. You're good on food. Let me give you some more. Then back here, there's another, looks like a Sand Reaper Hive Queen, like what we just fought, but it's just a 1 skull. Super easy to deal with. Harvest this guy. We got the broken Scourgestone piece. And then just come back out the way we came. Climb slowly, unlike in Dune Awakening with my sugar wire and suspensor. So much fun. Oh, ran out of stamina. Ran out of stamina. Another benefit of light armor, you can climb easier. Alright, come on. This last part's a little annoying. There we go. You cannot ride your horse through here, he's too tall. And the name finally registered. Where's my horse? There he is. Alright, so now we're gonna head basically east along this trench. And right up here is an obelisk to grab. I don't know if we'll be coming this way again, but we'll grab it. Alright, obelisk attuned. Ow, jerk. Alright. Okay, continuing on. Just flee, Ozzy, just flee. I am hungry and thirsty. Kathy Ann's too busy to remind me today. Hello, Mr. Gorilla. Whalebones, pretty cool. Alright, we are almost there. Buccaneer Bay. Alright, I want to come up here to the animal trainers because we can get a underwater breathing mask from them, which we will need when we do the Sunken City dungeon. It's going to be a while, but I don't know if we'll be back this way.
Dance for me now, or swing for me later.
Alright. Beastmaster Timos used to be a really good tame. Thrall. There's the breathing mask. Alright, that's all we needed. Onward to the shipwreck. Hey, Peter Day's popping in. How you doing today, Peter? Thanks for saying hi, man. And that is Flotsam. There's some friendly NPCs in there. You can actually buy some not so great followers from in there. Thrall. Ow!
I will cut your Seth will glory in your death.
Alright, so this is probably the most dangerous part of this chain of the quest line, just because you can get surrounded. So we'll take it slow. Grab your satchel. So Jamila's Liberty. So sometimes the guy who gives you the Scourgestone piece will actually be down here, but most of the time you gotta go up to the top.
Just look at the salt. All I wanted. Dead. Just as me cutlass when rusty.
Ow! God, stupid panthers.
So do I.
Roll for days
Grant me cunning.
with all my stamina and my light armor. It's awesome. And these big guys are a little bit tougher. Alright.
Cut your heart out.
Heal up a little bit. Kathy Ann asked to please hit the like button. Yes, thanks guys. Appreciate that.
Said we'll glory in your death.
Don't give up on me.
Is that a named? She was pretty easy. And here's one of the legend heroic treasures. You actually have to carry these back all the way back to your base. So obviously we're not doing that. Here's is this an armor you can learn? No. No, yeah, it says interact. Oh my gosh, that could have been disastrous. That was disastrous. Ozzy, why aren't you attacking?
Said we'll grant me cunning.
Jeez, man. This Corsair was beating you up, man. Earrings. You still have meat? So, yeah. It says interact, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, I thought that was the Black Hand armor. Alright, we're almost up to the top. Alright, and then the guy with the Scourgestone piece should be up here. there. There he is. Hecker Wave Runner. There's the third piece. Alright. Take your gold and silver, please. Alright. So we have the 3 pieces. We just need to get back to Petruso so he can put them together for us. So let's head back to the Sandswept Ruins. We'll go off this way. Hey, 8 people hanging out with us. Thanks for coming, everybody. Be wrapping this up shortly, as soon as we talk to Petruso. I think I might run up here and grab this obelisk. And we will be coming back this way. We come up this way. Mr. Irish PC asks, is Barbaric a difficult increase I can set on my private server? Some people were saying it's too easy. Yes, you can set Barbaric difficulty. Actually, you can crank it up even beyond Barbaric if you want to customize it. You can customize how much damage bad guys do, how much health they have, stuff like that. I think I've come the wrong way. The obelisk is up there. Let me see. Where did I just come from? Can I get up to it from here? Oh, it's up there. Alright, kill. Oh my gosh. Ozzy, kill these things. Alright, I think I can climb up there from here. We'll make this a little bit of an adventure. Yeah, I took the wrong path. There it is.
Set your glory in your death.
Alright, there we go. That's all we needed. Let's take the quick way down. Ow. Slow down, dude. Mr. Irish PC says, nice. We love Conan. We added the Grim Mat too. It's very nice. Cool, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. It is one of my very favorites of all time. Alright. Almost back to the Sandswept Ruins, guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. I think next week we might finish Sorcery. And then after that take on our first, or the next dungeon, which is part of this Slave Bracelet questline, the Black Keep, up in the snow. Okay. We need to head kind of south. Man, I really like in Dune waypoints, man. Makes getting around so much easier. So much easier. Nice quality of life improvements in Dune Awakening over Conan. A lot of them. Stupid. Alright. So, Mr. Irish, when did you get the game? Recently? Or have you had it for a while and you're just now getting into it? I myself purchased it early access, or pre-order back in 2017. Many hours, so I think you can definitely get your money's worth. We are almost there, guys. Oh, and no Dune stream tomorrow. John has to work. Just busy with the holiday season coming up, managing a warehouse and everything with retail goods. Alright, let's kill these sand beasts again, get some demon blood and bile glands. Oh, I didn't get any demon blood from that one. Heck. No demon blood from that guy either. Lame. Ow! There we go. Alright, back at the Sandswept Ruins. Mr. Irish PC says, "Oh no, I played on release, had a ton of fun on PvP server, then moved on and recently came back to all new content, which is great. Modding community is great too. Wish more games were like this." Yeah, man, that's what I did. I started PvP. I mean, there wasn't a lot of PvE content besides just POIs and stuff when the game released. So yeah, I was all into raiding and all that. But then I took a few years off and came back and really got into the PvE, which was, there's so much of it now on the Exile lands. And then yeah, like you said, the mods, sipped a map and then a bunch of modded maps. So yeah, you can get a lot of hours in this game. Welcome back.
A mad fool.
So we can purchase the Heart of the Sands.
Eventually a man happened along and said,
Okay.
"You mad fool, what are you doing in this sandstorm?"
And here we go. We have the Heart of the Sands, the Scourgestone. Let's read about that. He it was who shook down the cliffs at Valkia. By his spells that enthrall the elementals of earth, it was who sent the creatures of darkness into your tent before dawn, the hour of the dragon. Also known as the Scourgestone, this unassuming chunk of stone contains the elemental that plagues the exile lands with continual sandstorms. Enslaved by the Priest King in his desperation to end the war after the shattering on the plains, he gave it over to the War Maker to release at the right moment. When the time came, the War Maker shattered the stone into fragments and scattered them across the battlefield, freeing the elemental to do his work. It seemed to work, gathering a gigantic storm that crossed the exile lands, moving towards the city of Zelha in the far east. But the giant kings had not reckoned with the power of the human spirit. A Lemurian priest named Petruso went out to confront the sandstorm. Using the power of Dagon, he anchored the elemental, controlling the sandstorm to his flesh, preventing it from moving further east and destroying the Lemurian city. He saved his people, yes, but Petruso paid a terrible price. His sacrifice had not stopped the sandstorm, it had simply put it into a temporal loop. It passed across the exile lands time and time again, stopping when it reached Petruso, then starting again. Eventually, this drove him insane. This is one of the artifacts required to create the keystone that can be used to remove the slave bracelet. Alright. And then we will go put it on the staff and see what he has to say now. And we will say our goodbyes. Alright.
Huh? Well, you need the tears of 2 races? Well, there's only one place you can find that mix. Tyros, the half-breed. Part giant king, part human. His mother liked him big. Know what I mean? Anyway, making him cry, that's something else. I mean, I heard later on he was called Kin Scourge and Death Bringer. By the other side, of course. Some people just don't know how to lose a war gracefully. Well, best bet is to find out if there was anyone he loved. Heroes like to bawl when their loved ones get a finger or 2 ripped off. Just saying.
Alright, so we need the tears of 2 races, and he mentions Tyros, and Tyros we know is the guy who defeated the unnamed, or what became the undead dragon in the arena. And it is telling us we need to go north, and where we need to head is up in this area is the Black Keep dungeon, so we'll be doing that next time we work on this contract. But yeah, I think next time we'll finish sorcery, go fight some of the children of Jill to get black blood. It's the most difficult part to finish that. So thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. We had Critical Condition, a new person stopped by, Mr. Irish PC. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with your adventures and your and your server. Peter Day came by. Thanks, Peter. Good to see you, man. Kathy Ann Mannix. I know she's over at the Campfire Clown stream. Yakaro popped in. Appreciate it, Deborah. Zooted Cow and Allison Novak. Thanks for saying hi, guys. I think that's it. But yeah, right now, the Campfire Clowns stream is going on. Just look for all one word, Campfire Clowns. And they are streaming their Ark Survival Ascended playthroughs. So be well, everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of the weekend.